Good evening, everybody.
Hello. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Ooh.
Lovely to have your company.
Yes, totally. What are we doing tonight?
We're going Wonderland tonight.
We sure are, yes. I
Yeah.
do love a bit of Wonderland.
Yes, so if you don't know, we have a fabulous range of Alice in Wonderland stamps and coordinating stencils. So we'll be having a little play, or I should say Mark will be having a little play with the Mad Hatter this evening.
Yes. We have... How many do we have? We have 7 characters, don't we? We have
seven characters and 5 stencils, yeah.
Yeah, that we kind of designed to go with, didn't we?
But the stencils are really useful on their own as well, aren't they?
Yes.
So let's take a look, shall we?
Shall we have a look, shall we? Right, let's go to the overhead. Okay. So, what we have here, these are the 7 characters. I'll let me just collate them and then I shall go through each one quickly. Just move those out of the way a second. So, what we have, let's just go in there. We have in our collection, we have obviously Alice, which is she's gorgeous. I mean, she's got all the accompaniments as well. The what do you call that bottle? That was the bottle for the drink me was, of course, yeah, because she got it there. It says drink me, of course it does. Then you've got the piece of cake as well for the eat me, and then you've got the key as well, and then we've got I knew who I was this morning, but I've changed a few times since then. Yeah, that's good. I love that. Like that one. The next one.
Love the rabbit. Very, very cool. He
is absolutely gorgeous. And the hurrier I go, the behind her I get. And we have the TikTok as well. That's a separate stamp. And all of these, the numbers are all separate as well, which makes this a really good set for...
Really usable for birthdays. And,
yeah, perfect. Absolutely definitely. Perfect, that one.
Great for retirement cards as well, I think.
Yes. Beautiful, that one. We'll have to be using some more of these, won't we, again?
Yeah, definitely.
Or who doesn't love the Cheshire Cat?
Definitely the favourite out of the collection. Closely followed by the rabbit, I think.
Yes. Again, it's so usable. Everyone loves that, and that sentiment. We're all mad here, totally.
We are here.
I like the eyes and the mouth. That's good as a separate stamp, and we've got the claw marks and the fish bones as well. So yeah, really nice.
Great sentiments as well.
Yes. Next one. Ooh. Now this one was the latest edition, wasn't it?
It was released after the others.
Yes.
Super cool caterpillar.
What is cool about this one is that although he sat on top of this this toadstool. Yeah, sorry, Helen. What was I going to say? Mushroom is not toadstool. This toadstool is actually a separate stamp, so you can use that independently of the caterpillar. Yeah. So really nice. And I like that. I like the sentiment. Be somebody nobody thought you could be.
Yeah, like it is really good.
Next one.
Queenie.
Yes, she's definitely got some attitude, hasn't she?
She's very sassy.
Yes, and treat me like a queen.
Or else.
And you can also use, these are all separate words. Queen. You can have Queen of Hearts there. You've got the playing card, which is a separate stamp. You've got the crown as well, which is individual stamp. So yeah, really nice. Quite a funky colouring in that one as well, isn't it? Really nice. Next one. Tweedledum or Tweedledee. You've got the choice. You've got one character, but he's obviously, depending on which cap you put on him, because there's separate caps, he can be D or Dumb. So you be you and I'll be me.
And with this one you can mask off the facial features.
Yes.
And stamp them both and have them looking at each other.
They can look at, or straight ahead, in a kind of like a dazed expression. So, not used enough. I love this one. I think it's really cool. Really cool character, that one.
Maybe you'll have to use it, Mark.
I think I will. Okay. Next one. Haha.
So this is what we're using tonight. Yes. The fabulous Mad Hatter.
Oh, and yes, you're entirely bonkers. All the best people are. That is very true. Obviously, you get the lovely Hatter. He's a great stamp. Oh, this is a separate stamp as well. The ha 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 ha.
It's a great background, that does.
Yeah. You got a separate teapot. Yeah, let's quickly turn that one over. Look how really cool that is. Love it. Loads
and loads of inspiration created with these on the website as well.
Yeah, so honestly, everyone will relate to the Alice in Wonderland characters. You're going to be, one person will like one more than the other, or like them all, who knows. Quickly go through the stencils, just because they were kind of designed with Alice in Wonderland in mind, but they are great independent as well. This is what we call Dark Hearts. This is a gorgeous stencil, especially for just doing a light brush through it. It's absolutely stunning. It's kind of dark, but it's really cool as well, isn't it? Great for teenagers as well, that one. Tea party. Now, I'm going to be using this one tonight. Again, this is great. They can be tea cups or coffee cups. It depends on whatever your tipple is. And these, I've actually done a card before making this coffee, and I coloured these brown so it was like coffee beans instead of bubbles. It looked really cool. So that's nice. Next one, one of our favourites, the old time tunnel.
Very popular stencil.
Yes, perfect for the Cheshire Cat, but also for lots of them. It's really kind of
great with our time theme stamps.
It's very hypnotic, isn't it? It's like, you will buy my stamps. You will buy. No, you won't.
There's a great video on our channel actually with this stencil and the Cheshire Cat. So if you haven't had a watch of that, do check it out. It's only a few minutes long, but it's fab.
Yes. All the distorted chests. Always good to have that kind of like the checkered look. Good for when you're making cards with cars in it for checkered flag. But this kind of distorted chest is really, really nice. Very subtle. And finishing off with this one is the maze. Very useful, isn't it?
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, I no more to say about that.
Great with the cat as well, with the sentiment of which way you go.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, of course.
So it is good with the cat.
Yeah, of course.
I think there's a sample with the cat and the maze.
We've got some great samples. We will show you them. I say great samples.
We've got a couple.
Yeah, I dug out my own, the ones that I made. Only because we were stuck for time, so I managed to rummage and find the few cards that I have actually made using the Wonderland. I will spend some time, do some more demonstrations and videos, and do them all. So, shall we make a start with tonight's demonstration? Okay, so let's move these out of the way.
Let us know which your favourite character is from Wonderland.
Yes.
Be interesting to know. Is it the lovely Alice or one of the other characters? And do you relate to them in any way with your personality or your traits? Have a bit of fun.
Hot Toddy Crafts says if you turn the teacups upside down, you can make mushrooms. Can you? Oh yeah, sorry. Yes.
You can?
Oh, of course you can, yeah. No, that's a cool idea. I would love to say that I thought of that earlier, but I hadn't. So, so I will not take any credit for that officially. Well done. That's a great tip there. That's a new one. I didn't know that either. Did you?
I didn't.
Oh, right. Let's quickly stick this down. I'll get my pet tape.
Will we be coming out with dies for them? Has been asked.
Who's asking that?
KK's Love of Art.
Oh, that is a good question. And the answer to that question is?
Yes.
Yes, they are. They're coming.
They are coming. They're coming. They've been meaning to be coming for about 2 years now.
Yeah, but
they're finally coming in 2021. They are.
Yes, yay! They are, and they should be with us within how many weeks? We don't know. 5, 6 weeks, probably 5 or 6 weeks.
Fingers crossed.
But they are coming. Well. So yes.
So if you've already got any of these characters, you can then get the dies.
Right, I'm going to use 2 colours tonight for the colouring in through the stencil, blending through the stencil. I'm going to use the picked raspberry and also the wilted violet.
Nice colours.
We'll start off with the picked raspberry. Everyone always says pickled raspberry. Do you know that? I don't know why. Maybe it's one of those things, those words. It's not. Yes, I'm not the only one who says that. No. But do you know what? As well, I know what have you ordered today for me?
I've ordered you the salvaged patina.
You have ordered.
Finally.
Yes, thank you, Helen. You have ordered that for me. But I have been calling it. What have I been calling it?
No idea.
Does anyone guess? I've been calling it savage patina. Don't ask me why.
I'm missing a letter there.
Just a bit.
I've also ordered him a new lovely white dilution spray. Seeing as he loved it so much, he used it all. That'll be good.
Used and abused it, yeah. I do like that white spray.
Yeah, it's good to have some white to lighten things.
Okay, I'm just going through this with my blending tool. This is ones with the rounded, domed. I say domed. Yes, domed. Rather than the flat ones. Not because I prefer them. It's just because that's what I've got. I just pick anything the closest thing at hand that has the colours. And I've got plenty of these as well, so I kind of bought a few of these, so I can have one for each colour now, which is really good. That's not like me, is it, to be organised? So, I mean, this is good. I've actually done, what have I done with this before? Oh, I tell you what I have done with this, is I've put Versamark through this and clear embossing powder and heat embossed it. That looks good as well.
Yes.
So just slightly go over the other colours and blend them in.
I think what we could do one day is maybe do some videos, sort of, you know, a few different ways to use each stencil.
Oh, that'd be
quite
good.
cool,
Yeah. What do people think?
That'd be a good idea. You know, with texture pays, with blending, with all sorts of different things. Just showing you the different looks.
Yeah. Well, we did say post-lockdown we're going to try and organise some kind of guests coming up, haven't we? That's one of the things we guests to come and do some filming with us, maybe. Yeah. Look,
once the world is a little bit more normal.
Yeah, just a bit. We're getting there. We're on the right track, I think. So. Well, I'll finish with that for now. Let me just put my lids on, otherwise I'll
we have a lovely viewer from Norway who has 3 stamps and 4 stencils from the Alice in Wonderland collection.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Hope you'll show us what you make with them, either in our Facebook group or on Instagram. Tag us.
Yeah, please.
We'd love to see.
Yeah, it's always nice to see what other people are doing with the things that that we come up with. Let me just take that off there. Just see what we got there.
Lovely.
So. That's
very
nice.
Mad Hatter Tea Party like.
Now, I don't know whether you're aware, but Tuesdays was more kind of mixed media, isn't it?
And longer.
And longer. Tonight's is going to be more clean and simple-ish. So probably won't take as much of your time, so you can get prepared to watch or do whatever you want to do afterwards.
Probably be about that round the half hour tonight.
Probably. Okay,
about.
Right, let me jump to one. I've just done. Oh. I'll tell you what I was going to do. So before I do this, I did originally have one I did earlier, and I had put stickles on it, so just on the bubbles there to make them kind of sparkly. But I didn't like that.
Okay, it's cool, but I think not for tonight.
Yeah, I wanted something a bit more blingy.
Maybe use that for something else.
Right. So all I did was get your glossy accents out. Why am I shaking that? I shouldn't be shaking that.
No, don't shake your glossy accents.
No, it's not a good idea. Just go over the bubbles individually. I'm not going to do all of these, you know that, don't you?
No, just a few.
And these are going to take probably about half an hour to do, but again, if I zoom in just to show you what they're like.
Half an hour to dry.
Probably, yeah.
It does add that something special to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Give that raised effect as well, so it's really nice. It's quite nice zoomed in, isn't it? Right.
I'm liking the ombre teacups as well.
Oh yeah,
Those ones
yeah.
in the middle.
Couldn't decide on the colours earlier as well when we were planning this kind of demonstration, so there was green involved as well. I ditched the green, didn't I?
You did?
Right, so I jump into one now that is totally dry.
I shall take that and pop it
Thank you,
aside.
Helen. So if I lift, I'll zoom in just a little bit. Wake up camera. There we go. So you can see how shiny that. Stop messing around, camera. There we go. You see how shiny that is.
Beautiful.
The only other thing I did do was I did go in with a Posca pen and just highlighted the corner of the bubbles.
Ah, yeah.
Just a bit. So basically, sometimes when there's not enough light there, you can't see that they're kind of raised and bubbles. So I went over just on the corner there with a white pen. And the Posca pen, it does dry on top of the stuff quite well. It's acrylic. It's sort of like an acrylic pen, isn't it? So
nice.
That's where we got that. I use my glossy accent. Oh, Tindaloo. Who's Tindaloo? I use my glossy on practically every card I make. Addicted to it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like it myself, and I go through phases like everybody else. Everyone goes through a phase of something. Right. Shall we get on with the stamping? We'll stamp the character, shall we? Should we move this to one side?
Yep, I can look after that for you.
I will need that afterwards. I will need
Pop
that
it there
afterwards.
then.
So I'll leave it there. Right. So get trusty VersaFine out, not VersaMark, VersaFine. Let's ink this. I love this character.
Can't help but smile when you look at him.
I said everyone relates to at least one of the characters, and I think that's what makes it kind of rather special, I think.
I think I've got to be the rabbit.
Really?
Well, I'm always racing around at 100 miles an hour. Never got enough time to do everything.
Ah. Look how beautiful that's stamped. And I will just go over it once more because I like to go over it, make it black, blacker than black. Right, okay. And I'm going to clear emboss that. Helen, could you pass me the clear embossing powder,
indeed.
please?
Some paper. Jackie's asking, can you use the Posca before the glossy accents? Would it show?
Yes, it will show. But weirdly enough, the sometimes when you're using glossy accents, it makes your ink and everything else bleed a little bit. So it depends on how, if you want to keep it sharp, or especially if you're using a fine pen, you may want to go in afterwards. It does bleed a little bit, but you won't notice it. It's negligible, but it depends how fussy you are, really, I suppose. So yes, you can do that. It depends what effect you like best. I have tried them both ways. There we go. Let me just, can I pass that to you, Helen?
Yes, indeed. Pass me the pot
And I will just heat that up. Oh, sorry, Helen. I'll pass you the pot. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
I was like saying yes, and I didn't give you anything, did I? Everyone has been excited about the football, haven't they?
Ah, Jackie's just said you forgot one of the stencils.
Oh, which one did I forget? Oh, of course. Oh,
thanks, Jackie, for that reminder. Yes, we certainly do the Mad Here stencil still.
Of course I do. Go. You have to go and get it, Helen.
I'll go and get it now.
While I'm enjoying this.
I'll run.
And that means I can talk to everybody while you're gone. No. there's no secrets or anything. Right. Okay, I think we're embossed there pretty well now. Or missed a bit there. It's weird doing this on my own, you know. Right, let's zoom in there and we'll have a look. There we go. Isn't that nice? So I will start some colouring in, just because I'm not going to do it all, because obviously watching anybody colour in can be pretty boring. And everyone colours in a different way. No, I don't know any two people who colour in exactly the same way. So I'll make a start. Quite often, when I'm colouring in, I go in first of all with a blender pen. The only reason I go in with a blender pen is because I'm actually wetting the card first, so it's getting a bit moist, and so the colour will pull and blend a little bit more than it would otherwise. And why is that going in? I've got my pen. I need to get a newer blender pen. Getting dry. That's fine. We'll manage with that.
I'm back.
You are back.
I'm back.
Well, we'll show that. We'll show that in a second.
Once you're done with your colouring.
So, I'm using the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend pens. Again, any alcohol pens that you've got there. I try not to be too fussy with it. Or with any pens really.
It's just nice to show how to get a good shade on this hat, because
yeah, I wouldn't be too frightened of it. Not really, no. You know, and you can get quite a good effect with the pens anyway. You don't have to be an expert. There's you know, sometimes there's people think, oh, they can't do the colouring, but really, it's just a bit of playing around, and
the more you do it, the better you get, don't you?
Yeah, but you don't have to be, you know, you don't have to be the best in the world to get a good effect. So I'm starting to go across here now with these colours. I'll use the middle one, I think. Yeah, because these are tri-blend pens, you get 3 colours. So if I turn this around, I'll go the other side. And it's strange because these pens, alcohol pens, the final effect doesn't appear really until they're totally dry, and that's when you go back in again. That's what I find. hats are kind of made of kind of a material, aren't they? They're kind of like a silky-ish kind of material. So you can get that kind of effect.
Squeaky pens.
Oh, sorry. Can everyone hear that kind of squeaky pen? It's like not. It's not like
It's because you're using it on the glass mat.
Ah, yes, of course.
We discovered this last time.
Yeah, we did. Yes.
You need a pad.
No. We're kind of nearly done now. From what I'm going to show anyway. The only one other thing I would show is, I mean, you can go back in there and do some more blending yet again. And one of the things I wanted to show, let me do just a little bit more, because we've got plenty of time tonight to show some of these things, is some of the effects that you can get using just the blender pen. You can get kind of a good effect on some stuff. One of the effects I like, let's go with that again. You keep on going and going until you're really happy, and you've got that sheen more in the central part of your image. But one of the things I found is sometimes using the blender pen itself. And just little dots here and there. And what you get is, you get a kind of texture that you start to appear, although we'll go in a bit more there. But you get these textures appearing on your card. Whether I can zoom in there and just show you a little bit more. Let's have a look. So you start to get, I mean, I would probably go back over that again, just with a lighter colour, because that's still wet. But you start to get this kind of blended. It's like taking some of the colour out. And you start to get that sheen. The more you do it, the better you get. So you start to get that sheen. Now, I've got one that I've already done, which I'll show you exactly what I did, and you'll see that. Do you see how that? Oh, if I put it against that one there.
Yep, you can see.
So that's exactly how you get that kind of sheen. I would go in with a darker colour again and just keep on going until you get to the colour that you're really happy with. Yeah, I cut this out obviously, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, he looks very cool with his green hair.
Yeah.
His red bow tie.
And his slightly nutty eyes there.
Yeah.
Again, that's what the Mad Hatter is. You can make it as cool or as crazy as you really like to do, and I do like that. So again, that's just all this is the fun part, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very therapeutic as well.
Yes.
Colouring characters, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go back in now, and what we'll do is we will start assembling our card together.
Okay.
I'm going to use, this is going to go on top of here.
Jackie's asking if the chameleon pens are the same as the tri-blend. I don't believe they are. I think they work in a different way. The tri-blend pens are more 3 colours of pen,
yes,
just on one stick, aren't they?
Yeah, chameleon pens, aren't they a single colour?
They are a single colour.
And then you kind of use a blending pen to bleach out the colour, and then it comes back in. That's how it works. I think you can probably do a similar thing with the blending pen itself. Where's my blending pen gone? I'm sure I've done this. Right, let me just see. So, right. Oh, I'll tell you what, if I use the other end, because my pen's running out, and I use, say, a dark colour, I'm sure that you could, the chameleon pens work something like this. They put like a bleaching effect on there. So I'm not really sure how this works, whether it will work or not. I've done something like this before, but whether it will work live on air or not, who knows. So you do something like that. Give it a second. I think this, and then.
Yeah, then they get lighter and darker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the principle of how they work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I'd left it longer, that would be more bleached out, and then it gets darker again. So that's how those pens work. Yeah. Again,
there's probably loads of videos
yes,
showing how they work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't personally. I just find that products can be very expensive, so you just get whatever you can afford, or what rather than trying to get everything at once. Just get what you want, and everyone's different. Some people are heavily into colouring, so it's nice to invest in something more expensive. Let me just stick this down, I think. Right, some glue. Is the glue going to play with me today? Look.
I really love those glossy accents on the circles.
Yes.
Oh, Ali can't join us properly tonight as she has visitors, but thanks for popping in, Ali.
How dare they, Ali? Honestly, have a word with them.
Got a fabulous Ali card to share tomorrow with the butterfly.
Ah, yes.
And some very cool background stamps on it, so look out for that tomorrow.
That's another really cool thing we should be doing, is showing how to use a lot of the background stamps as well, in different
definitely,
ways.
Yeah, because we have lots.
Yeah, and some really nice ones. Okay. In fact, they're all really nice. Let's just stick this down.
Jane loves to colour up characters in batches so that she's got them ready for when she wants to use them, which is a good idea.
Yes.
Have a good old colouring session.
It's good to do in front of the TV as well, isn't it, when you're doing stuff?
Yeah, or just listening to some music, just chilling out.
Okay, that's stuck down there now.
Very nice.
And yeah, you see how, again, this is what I would call a more clean and simple card. But
so easy to do, but isn't it effective?
Yeah, really. I love it. Okay, let's bring in the character. And he's going to go probably somewhere there. But I've got some of the words that I've got entirely bonkers. You're entirely bonkers, haven't we?
Yes.
We've got that. So we'll have you're entirely bonkers on there. Put something like that probably. What do you reckon?
Looks cool.
Do you want them kind of like a bit kind of wonky?
Yep, wonky works.
Wonky-ish.
And this font used here is like the double typed font, so it's kind of over typed.
Yeah, it's
like the old
blurry.
Yeah,
it's like
the old typewriter, but it works so well with this range.
Yeah, and I chose this because it's not right.
Yeah.
There's something slightly a bit quirky, a bit off with it.
Yeah.
So I did this on purpose, using a font that wasn't crystal clear. It was a bit blurry, like it was something wrong with it. So
it's just like the old fashioned
typewriters. Yes. Right, let's stick this down, shall we? I have done the inside already, so I will show you that afterwards, okay? Because I think that's pretty cool as well. I know that Helen likes to have words on the inside as well. So
words.
Words, yes. Let's just stick this down. Right. And we're looking for around about there.
Yeah, that's great.
I love it with the teacup as well, isn't it? It's great.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Do you know what I did forget to do though? I will say one thing. Maybe nobody else has spotted it. I should have done the like swirly bit.
Oh, the steam.
Yeah. On the packaging, it's like I coloured it like it's green.
Like a potion.
Yeah. He's a bit mad, isn't he? Okay. But
of course you can either do that in the background or you can cut it out.
Yeah.
With your craft knife will cut that out easily.
But you're gonna have dice soon anyway, so hey, that'd be good.
Make it much easier.
Right. Okay. And we'll have that one there like that. How's that looking, Helen?
Nice. I love it.
And we'll have the bonkers. Is that? Do you think? Is it me or is it bonkers? Is that an English word really? I don't think.
Yeah,
kind of
it's very British, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Bonkers. I like that word. It's a great word. It's not used enough. Okay, and we'll put that there.
It's making me want to watch Alice in Wonderland now.
Ah, maybe we'll have to do that. I'll have a session on the weekend.
Watch on the weekend.
Actually, no, I don't think we've got time on the week. I have got a job, haven't I, Helen?
You have. You're building some wardrobes on the weekend.
Yay!
No rest for the wicked.
I say building, having a go at building some wardrobes. Yes, reminds me of the Joker with those colours too. Yes, it could be the Joker, couldn't it? Yeah, very kind of Joker-ish.
What do we think then? Very, very pretty quick and easy, really.
Yeah, but
if you take out the well, it depends how long you spend
the
on
colouring. Yeah,
colouring,
the colouring's the fun bit, isn't it?
But there's definitely a very effective background.
Let me just
Let's have a look inside.
Yeah, I think that's quite nice, isn't it?
It is nice.
Okay, and on the inside, What did I do? What do you reckon I do?
Ooh, well, it's bound to say all the best people are, but I'm not sure.
Yes,
not
you're
sure
right.
what
You're
else
right.
you did.
Yes, you're right.
Ah, look at this.
So, and that's not raised. That's flat. That's flat. That is. That's totally flat.
That's
I just shaded that. So you've got all the best people are, and I've got the ha 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 ha. And do you see the Sorry, Helen. Let me just open that a second. So that's what I've used, the ha ha ha, all the way down the card. And the little tiny skulls, they're actually shiny. I've cut them out from that teapot. I've taken the little, you see? Actually, he's got one there as well. But I've taken them off the teapot. It's easier. So that's what I did.
You wouldn't expect that to be inside, would you?
If I just zoom in, zoom in a second. Yeah, that is. I mean, I just shaded that, so that's flat. That's not like stuck on.
Yeah, it does look raised.
The only thing that is stuck on are the skulls. Yeah, and the little shiny skulls, which are quite cool, aren't they?
That's a brilliant inside of a card. I think that's the best yet.
So yeah, simple though. You know, this was. You know,
just fun. Just want to make people smile and laugh and
that's it.
Cheer people up.
Yeah, and I think that's done that. What do you reckon?
Definitely. I love
Okay.
it.
Shall we show some of the ones that? Oh,
yes. Let's just show this stencil.
Okay,
Jackie
sorry.
reminded
Let me move this
us.
out of the way a second.
How could we forget? I tell you why we forget, because this is much newer.
Yeah, this is
a late addition to the collection.
This one I made. What was that? We got a freebie heart in there as well. Look.
Sorry, I didn't check it.
No, the people that blow the hearts out, they didn't blow it out properly. There we go. Right, so yes, this one took me a while to do. I came back to about 2 years later, so it came back. It came out way after it should have done, but I managed to finish it in the end.
You can see you've got the rabbit on the right hand side, the white rabbit, and the teapot.
And it's there's porn splashing out out to the tea
very,
there.
very clever design. Really, really good.
It was hard to make sure everything got connected in, so...
Yes, because stencil designing can be tricky. You have an idea, and then it just doesn't work, and then trying to make it work is quite hard sometimes.
It's what they call, connecting one piece to another is called links. And you have to try and hide the links so they don't look like links.
Yes.
So if that makes sense.
Yes, that's a very cool stencil.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
So
Pleased with that one.
If you love Wonderland, grab it. And of course, you could put just the Mad Hatter on top of the hat, couldn't you? In the middle.
Oh, you could have done, quite easy. Yeah, you could have done that. Yeah, quite easily. That would have been cool. Okay.
So,
shall we show a couple of the cards that I made, that I pulled? I mean, I know the design team have done.
There's loads on the website, so if you have a look, there's actually a Wonderland gallery in the project galleries. So there's loads and loads.
I would say far superior to mine, but we'll go with what I created.
This is the one that there's a video on the channel already for this, showing when Mark made this. But we have to zoom in on the cat eyes here because they are spectacular.
Shall we? Okay.
For the camera to, there we go.
So, they're all
sparkling and glossy accents.
That's nice, isn't it?
Really nice, and you can see all the shimmer on the stripes of the cat as well. Very kind of textural.
And that's using the time tunnel background, the stencil. Yes. And we're all mad here, so yes, that's good.
And then let's bring in Mr. Caterpillar.
Oh, right, okay. So this one here. This was I actually still love it. Sometimes you keep a card just because you love it. I don't know. I can't remember how I created this background.
Yeah, it's just like oxides, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's definitely oxides.
It must have been done a few years ago though, because it was definitely a few years ago. But I love it, and the toadstool as well. He just looks perfect, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a separate stamp. I don't know whether probably show you. He's actually sat on there. There you go. Look. But yeah, it's a separate stamp, so that's a good stamp in its own right, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful.
Indeed.
I mean, you could put fairies or anything you want on top of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And then last of all, we have the lovely lady herself, Miss Alice.
Oh, sorry. Before I go, look, I don't know whether you can see. Let me just zoom in. I wanted to zoom in there to show you what I meant. Wiki. Look, see how that's using the blending pen to take out some of the colour, so you get that texture onto this toadstool.
Mushroom-like.
Mushroom, yes.
Mushroom-like.
So
mushroomish.
Yes, mushroomish. Right, okay, so that's how I did that. Right,
Very
and
nice.
finally,
Miss Alice.
Alice. Again, using the time tunnel, and again, something very simple but very effective. With the time tunnel, it's kind of faded out on the edges there. And we've got the cakes are nice and sparkly and shiny.
I love her pink hair as well. I'm losing my voice, sorry.
Have a drink. Yeah, she's kind of. Would you say she's not kind of? She's more kind of a goth kind of colouring.
Kind of, yeah,
Yes.
goth kind of Alice, which is really cool. I do love the pink and grey on her. It looks really.
It just
nice.
works, doesn't it? It just really
Very
does
nice.
work. So.
And those pieces of cake. How cool is that for somebody's birthday?
Yeah, I get. We got cake as well. I think I might have a piece of cake afterwards.
I think we deserve one. Let's pop them all on. Just have a little look together, just to show you some of the things you can do. Bring Mr. Hatter down a touch.
There we go. So yeah.
So if you are a Wonderland fan, then hopefully you'll be happy tonight.
Yes, it's as I said, we did say it'd be about half an hour, and we're pretty close to that now.
We are.
Yeah, we did well there. So shall we say hello again?
Indeed.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Well, that didn't take too much of your time, did it?
No, but it's just having these little ideas, isn't it? And the little touches, glossy accents, and just the little things you can do, and combining different stencils with different stamps.
I mean, it's been a number of years since we brought out the Wonderland, but it's still one of our best sellers, and you can see why that is.
Yeah, and again, it's just timeless, isn't it? They're never going to go out of fashion. They're always going to be popular, aren't they?
Yes.
Just.
And I'm glad that we're bringing out the dies.
The dies
now.
Finally. The number of emails I've had over the years saying, "Please, can we have dies?"
So they are coming.
They're
now.
coming.
And
we'll be restocking our Wizard of Oz dies as well, which are pretty much all sold out too. So
yes,
they'll be coming back too.
Yes.
Yes.
Any other dies? Oh yeah.
Mark.
Yeah, you got to get in there. Like any other dies? Yeah, a few others, a couple of other dies. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Okay, maybe. And let's just finish by letting you know that if you haven't seen already, we've got a bit of a summer sale going on this week.
How much?
How much?
How much have we got off?
Up to 40%.
Really?
We have. So do check it out if you fancy treating yourself. And that's going to run till the end of Sunday.
And we have been very, very busy. We were up about 6 o'clock this morning. Well, I was up about 6 o'clock this morning.
I was up soon after.
But we've started. We have shipped all day today, haven't we?
Well, everything that came into till about 2 o'clock has gone.
Gone. It's
gone. So everything that's come in after 2 o'clock will be going tomorrow.
And we're doing our best. We're doing our very best to ship them out as quickly as we can. So.
Yes. So thank you ever so much if you have ordered in the sale already, and do have a little look if you haven't.
Your support means everything to us as per normal.
It does.
Again, we will do our very best to bring you some new content. We dropped a new video yesterday, didn't we?
We did. The tiger.
Which is, it's fun. 2 minutes long, but hey, it's 2 minutes of good fun there, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Edited down to perfection so that, your time isn't wasted. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Just have a little look there. If there's any comments that I haven't replied to, any questions, I shall go back in afterwards and reply to you. So don't worry about that. And we will be back now on Tuesday, won't we?
Tuesday with a live,
Tuesday.
But I will be doing
another video.
Or 2 maybe.
Ooh, 2 pre-records. We'll see. One definitely, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And so we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we hope you have a lovely weekend. Hopefully the sun will shine a little bit for you. And thanks for spending 45 minutes with us, or 40 minutes with us this evening.
It's fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I do enjoy it.
Yes.
Sometimes demos don't go quite to plan.
Hold on a sec. Don't go.
Okay.
No, I've just remembered one more thing. There is one more thing.
I was supposed to remember this.
Did
you watch Tuesday's demo, which was about an hour long, mixed media? Well, Mark's been playing with that card, and
I spent about half an hour afterwards, after the filming stopped, just finishing it off. So let me just. Can we move these out of the way?
Overhead, or?
Yeah. We'll switch to overhead.
How could we forget? Because it's worth seeing the finished.
And I'll show you what I did. Basically,
card.
it wasn't too complicated. So let's have a look. We'll have a look at that one now. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Finished the finished card. I did some more colouring and shading on the on what we call the bubbles, and I added glossy accents to the butterfly as well, and I finished it all off with just zoom out a touch there, with these kind of gold drips running down off the cogs there. I thought it was pretty good.
What did you use for that?
I used some Liquitex gold ink, which is, oh, there we are. That's this stuff here. If anyone wants to know, I bought all the colours, or most of the colours. Really good stuff. Especially the you know, the golds, the silver, your bronze, your copper. Those colours are really good, and they come with I'll be careful now because I'm prone to.
Yes, don't hold it over your card.
They come with a dropper, so you can just drop whatever colour you want out. You can mix the colours, and because it's acrylic, you can mix it when it's wet, but when it's dried, that's it. It's stuck whatever colour that is. But it's really cool. I love this stuff.
Yeah, that's a lovely finishing touches to that card. So
yeah.
If you didn't watch that one on Monday, do have a look.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
and I'll photograph this tomorrow with some nice close-ups of the detail. Pop it on our Instagram and Facebook page.
Yeah. Again, little touches there make all the difference, don't they?
They do.
So there we go.
There we go. So we are really going this time.
You sure?
We'll let you get on with your evenings. So have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah. Take care now.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye.